Hello, Marko. How are you?
Hi, I'm fine, thanks. How are you?
I'm good as well. Thank you.
Yeah,
So, thank you for taking the time to have a chat with us about the project that we are doing together for more than a year, coming
yeah,
closely to 2 years right
yeah,
now, when
exactly.
Getint is helping your companies integrate Jira with Jira. So, to all the people watching us, Marko is an Atlassian expert. If you can briefly introduce yourself to the audience, that would be great.
Yeah, sure. I'm Marko. I've been working for this company for a year and a half now, and I was my role is to connect and to communicate between all parties involved in the communication throughout Jira and any other channels. So I was on the conjunction of all the communication, and my KPI was to improve general communication throughout all the processes in the company regarding to projects. So and in that sense, your application helped us a lot because it made our life so much easier communicating directly with the dev teams from the other company, which was very important to us. So I think this is the main focus and the main solution we got from you guys.
So we are into helping you integrate two Jira clouds of two
Exactly.
separate companies, right? Can you tell me
Yeah.
what's the case like? So is it like that one company is raising a ticket, then another one is
Yeah.
handling this? If you can tell us more about the
Yeah,
process.
so there are two companies and two Jiras. Each company has its own Atlassian account. And so we were working closely also with the markets. So it's a customer portal that is connected to our Jira project. And then when a ticket is raised by a market, it goes automatically to our Jira. And then we have another automation that is going through the other company, the development company Jira, and then all the details of the ticket are automatically translated to their Jira with all important stuff from ticket, like issue
So
types, like
exactly.
any categories. Everything was like mirrored from our end to their end, and
hmm So
this was yeah.
so it's a combination of what kind of types and fields, if you can let us know. So is it like
Uh,
a ticket to a ticket, task to a task? What
yeah,
kind of types? What
it's
kind of
always
fields?
it's always ticket for ticket, either bug, either anything, basically anything raised by market, it goes through our customer support. And then if this ticket is triaged to the other company, if it's not something that could be resolved by our internal support team, it goes to through them. And when they assign ticket to another company, then we have automation working through your
Mhm.
application.
Okay, so I guess it also integrates the statuses, comments,
Everything,
attachments,
everything,
regular
everything,
fields, custom
everything,
fields, everything. Okay.
absolutely everything. Yeah.
Okay. So what's the business impact that you see from the moment you started using integration
Well,
like till now?
it's the tempo, I can say, because it's much quicker. Because when we get a ticket, we don't need to explain to our partners. It's already there. It's like there in minutes or maybe even
Mm-hmm.
less. So they know what is going on, and it improved our communication in general a lot. We have our weekly catch-ups when we talk about everything, especially about tickets. They have their own reference, Jira reference. We have our own Jira reference, and then we go through all the tickets together that are critical, open, important, less important. We are scheduling future releases together, and it's much quicker because they do work on their terms, we do on our terms, but we are connected thanks to your application.
Okay. And regarding this application, how what can you say about it? About the usability, the ease of use, the fact that it's mostly UI based rather than scripting. How is the maintenance of this integration looking, right? Because I can assume that since you're using this for much more than a year right now, right?
Mm-hmm,
So
mm-hmm.
the probably the requirements change and you have to adjust them in the application. So how can you what can you say about the wide experience with the application and the overall maintenance of it?
Yeah, it's good. To be honest, I'm not the one that worked on it too much. I was more responsible for communication with the other teams. But as far as I know, it was very easy to navigate, to understand the whole process, and to see that if something went wrong, it can always something can always go wrong with synchronization due to changes on one or another Jira. If we are not communicating this properly, then the application needs some adjustments, of course, but it's not that difficult. It's just to catch up with their technical team, to go through a list of all the fields and everything to check what has changed, and then just navigate. Yeah.
Okay, so that seems like it's a relatively easy task to
Yeah,
keep it
it is. It is.
keep it running.
As far as I know, it wasn't any. There weren't any too big difficulties with using
That's
the
what
app.
we call like internally that a good tool for integrating different platforms is the one that you don't have to think about too much.
Yeah, of
So
course.
you
Yeah,
set it up, you forget,
yeah,
it works.
yeah. The thing is, what it needs to be, it needs to be like using Jira on the same instance, so that
Yes.
you don't even notice that are two instances connected. So, and it's most of the time it's working that way.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
very nice to hear. And apart from the product, it's also the team. I remember having good relations with you and your colleagues from the moment we started working together. So, what can you say about the whole experience with the support team and the overall Getint team apart from the product itself?
Yeah, I know that you are always available for any changes that are needed. Especially a couple of weeks ago, we had very special requests, so to say, because of the politics in the company and some changes that are going on at the moment. And it was not that usual issue and usual request, and you were very helpful with it, and it's resolved now, and we are ready to go further. So we are basically moving everything around, and you helped us do that. So thank you
Thank you,
for
Marko.
that. Yeah,
So
once again.
thank you for sharing
Yeah.
your experience. Thank you for being our customer. I'm looking forward to all the next years to come.
Yeah, me too.
Thank you, Marko. Have a good day.
Thank you.